All right, fellas, this weekend, Fluffy Hernandez is up against Robo-Obama in the city of Jason Williams highlights. And let's be honest, man, I'm excited. This is an all right fight night. And you know what? I think UFC 330 could have used a couple of these fights in hindsight. You know, it was okay. So I'm not too mad at it. But this is a pretty nice card. Sorry this video's coming so late. I moved up to school. I'm recording this at 3 o'clock the day of. So the fight's starting in about 2 hours. Either way, let's just rip through this because quite frankly, I don't feel like making this. You know, I'm kind of beat up. I'm tired. But come on, bro. Consistency. Either way, let's just get started, bro. We got Chanel Dyer versus Elise Reed, bro. Do you care? Do you care, bro? Look me in the eyes and tell me you care, bro. Chanel Dyer. That's it. All right, next up, we got Wes Schultz versus gay Wes Schultz. Or Jackson McVeigh versus gay Jackson McVeigh. I really, do we care? They did the Spider-Man thing at the weigh-in. Ha ha! That was so funny, guys. I don't care about this fight. Do you? I mean, this is awful. I'm going to pick, dude, Party Time Schultz, dude. No way, right? Jackson McVeigh, zesty as shit, lost to Zachary Reese, I believe. I'm going to pick Wes Schultz just on vibes. Even though he looked like shit against Ben Johnston, who was like a substitute teacher or something. All right, next up, we got Gage Young versus Stan Dorsainville. From Haiti, bro. You can't mud cookie your way out of this one, bro. I'm picking Gage Young. All right, that one's pretty easy. Marcio Barbosa versus Ryan Coos. What the fuck sound was that? Yo, who the fuck is Ryan Coos, bro? I don't know who that is. I don't know who this man is.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is.
Go full Kiki Palmer on this guy, but who the fuck is that? I'm gonna pick Marcio Barbosa. All right, this is come on, bro. This is deep analysis you're getting from me, bro. This is what you tune into the channel for. All right, next, Chris Padilla versus Nasrat Haqparast, bro. Nasrat Haqparast notoriously got KO'd via bakery. He got KO'd via cheese croissant in his last fight by killing Sal. Killed Chris Padilla. Pretty nice, pretty good all around. This is a very close fight odds wise, I believe. Give me the taco. Give me Chris Padilla. I'm pretty confident in that. I think he's crispy all around. Nasrat Haqparast is pretty good, but yo, dude, I don't know. Sometimes you get head kicked and can't come back from it. And I think that getting head kicked by a degenerate gambler and then he blew that 50K bonus like immediately, that might play into it psychologically for him. So I'm going to pick Chris Padilla. All right, next up, we got Kennedy Nchukwu versus Shamil the Meal Deal Gaziev, bro. That's a good job, brother. Good job, brother. I love Kennedy Nchukwu. Dude, this is a tough pick here. It looks like Kennedy Nchukwu has Shamil Gaziev's beard on the top of his head, right? I'm going to pick Kennedy Nchukwu. I hate picking against Shamil Gaziev because he's my guy, and we're built the exact same. Like, me and him have the same build physically. But I'm going to pick Kennedy. We're just going to call him Ken. I'm picking Kennedy. I'm picking Kennedy. I think he's more athletic. I think he's going to get a KO. Plus, Shamil Gaziev's coming off a pretty tough KO loss. Kennedy got, I want to say leg lock or ankle locked by Johnny Walker's brother. So I'm going to say Kennedy Nchukwu by knockout. Next up, Jamal Emmers versus Larion Douglas. I'll be damned before I pick Jamal Emmers. Sorry. I like Jamal. I want to like Jamal Emmers. He's cool looking. I'll be damned before I pick him in a fight. So we're going to pick Larion Douglas. I don't even know much about the kid. Listen, kid. How do you not pick against Jamal Emmers? All right. Next up, we have Anthony Wint versus Terrence. Why don't we have a chat about this? Anthony Wint. He might be the most successful New York Jet in the past 20 years, other than, Mark Sanchez. I'm trying to think. Matt Forte was over there for a little bit. Le'Veon Bell. Who is good in the Jets? Sauce Gardner his first year, but who cares? Anthony Wint. I'm probably picking a crispy KO against Terrence Chapman. I don't know who Terrence Chapman is. He looks funny. He kind of looks like a light-skinned Kung Fu Panda. Maybe like a Brian Ortega Kung Fu Panda. Glad you west. All right, I'm picking Anthony Wint pretty comfortably here. Next up, we have Carly Jude. Anthony Wint's just an athlete. He just fought 2 weeks ago. He's probably in great shape. I'm going to KO Anthony Wint, though, when I make the UFC, though. We are KOing Anthony Wint. Fuck the Jets. All right, next up, Carly Judice versus Jesla Chavez. All right, Carly Judice. All right, next up, Markel Medeiros versus Minecraft Mason Jones. Dude, it's hard to pick against Mason Jones. That dude has a head made of fucking asphalt, concrete, whatever the fuck. Markel Medeiros is nice. Like, he's crispy on the feet from what I've seen. Mason Jones just kind of has that dog in him. He's one of the coldest white boys ever. I have to make a cold white boy tier list. He's A tier easily. So I'm going to probably pick Mason Jones here by probably a crafty decision. I don't think he'll KO Markel Medeiros. Markel Medeiros is pretty crafty in his own right. He's a young craftsman. But Mason Jones, dude, he's crafty and block-headed. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to get in there, dog it out. It's going to be a fight of the year because Markel Medeiros is going to throw these cool, wiry, like Abus Magomedov kicks, you know, that look dumb. It gets oohs and ahs from the Sacramento faithful. The Sacramento. Yeah. Can anyone give me some fun facts about Sacramento? I'm very curious. I don't know what goes on over there other than the Kings and Mike Bibby. So if you guys got any Sacramento fun facts, I would like to hear them. I'm picking Mason Jones by decision. All right, Rainier DeRitter versus Roman Dolidze, bro. I know Rainier DeRitter has one of the craziest builds in the history of the UFC. I saw that at the weigh-in. He's a quitter, but I'll be damned if I ever pick Roman Dolidze to win a fight.
Nigga, you gotta be ashamed of yourself, nigga. Real talk. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. All this.
I'll say that again. I will be damned before I pick Roman Dolidze. Even more damned than Jamal Emmers. I will be damned if he was ranked in 2 weight classes, Roman Dolidze. I don't care how much 2-on-1 wrist control time you got against Anthony Smith. I just think Rainier DeRitter is going to get him out of there. Plus, it's only 3 rounds, so it doesn't give Rainier DeRitter time to quit. I believe it's the 4th round where Rainier DeRitter starts to Shamil Gaziev max and gas out. So I'm going to pick Rainier DeRitter here, probably by decision, because I could KO him. I think I could see like a weird crafty TKO to the body, like a body shot. Roman Dolidze's got a chin, though. I'm going to pick Roman Dolidze what the fuck did I just say? I'm going to pick Rainier DeRitter by decision pretty comfortably. Next up, we have Sergey Spivak versus Vitor Petrino. It's kind of weird because I can see Sergey Spivak fluking a submission here. Vitor Petrino just had a tough fight against Steven Asplund, but Steven Asplin's the real deal, I think. I'm gonna pick Vitor Petrino by KO. I think it's gonna be like the Cyril Gane fight. Not saying that Vitor Petrino is Cyril Gane. He's a much less cheatery of a fighter, but I'm going to pick Vitor Petrino by KO. Sergey Spivak, polar bear nipple tap, bro. That's tough, bro. That's tough to look at. He thought it was tough. Yeah, what was the conversation with the artist, though? Like, yo, have it graze the nipple? You know what I mean? Have it trump Butler assassination my nipple? Like, what the fuck are we going on about? Why is that not that should have? It's like in 2K when you put the tattoos and it goes over your nipples and you go, why would I do that? It looks ridiculous. He did it in real life. Like, he had needle deep in the nip. All right, whatever. I'm gonna pick Vitor Petrino by KO. I think Sergey Spivak will fold like a lawn chair. All right, now for the main event, Anthony Hernandez versus Gregory Rodriguez. Let me be clear. I will bomb a village in Syria. I'm gonna wear a tan suit. At an inopportune time. Because he looks like Obama, get it? Isn't that funny? It's pretty funny, right? I'm going to pick Anthony Hernandez here. He has maybe the most obvious weakness of all time by going to the body. Gregory Rodriguez has this weakness called like a brisk walk. Like he gasses out pretty fast. I mean, and sometimes he can't finish people. Like, listen, I know he murdered Jack Hermanson live on cam. I know he KO'd Bruno Ferreira in Bluto Popeye fashion. But I don't think he's going to do that to Anthony Hernandez. I think Anthony Hernandez kind of knows the game plan. I don't think he's going to get chinned. I don't think there's going to be too much like crazy like striking exchanges. Like I think Anthony Hernandez will keep it at range, but like not, get too close. Duck getting chinned, let Gregory Rodriguez gas out round 2. And Anthony Hernandez builds into fights most of the time, except if you're fighting Sean Strickland. I don't think Gregory Rodriguez is going to go to the body, even though that's the most obvious thing in the world. I don't think he's going to do it. Let me be clear. I'm going to take your head off or die in round 2 because I couldn't keep up with the pace. There you go. A little more Obama for you. I'm going to pick Anthony Hernandez by round 2 or 3 KO. Could see a submission, but Gregory Rodriguez is allegedly very good on the ground. I don't know off the top of my head, but I know I've heard people say it. So I'm going to say that it's true, quite frankly. I think that's about it. Sorry if this video sucked. I might live stream tonight. I might hang out with the squad to watch this fight. I'm back up at State College. I got to see my guys. Shout out Sam. Other than that, yeah, have a good day. Enjoy the fights. I hope this comes out before the fights start, but I guess no promises. I got to go edit this piece of shit, and that'll be that. I hope I stream tonight. If I stream, I hope to see you. Don't plan your weddings tonight. I would probably advise that. Other than that, thank you, boys. Hopefully the upload schedule gets better. I'm up at school, man. I don't have classes till 11 a.m., dude. I got no excuse to not upload. So, yeah, that's about it, boys. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.